Pew pew, pew pew. Pew pew, pew pew. Okay, so now we've got the silly stuff out of the way, on with the, well, sillier stuff. Kids love NERF, many adults too. But oh boy, those darts get everywhere. And they tend to disappear as well, like socks in the dryer. And shooting NERF is fun, of course. Might be nice to have something to shoot at though. I've been making things out of cardboard since I was a kid, and I'd rather not say how many years later, I'm still doing it. So one day there was a large box kicking around, so I tried to create something for the NERF guns to shoot at. This worked okay in theory, and I later created a larger version for a fundraising event at my kids' school that seemed to be popular. I went through a few iterations, but then one day I thought there has to be something better. And wouldn't you know, one day a new NERF blaster arrived. And in a cool box. Yes, cool. Well, the NERF blaster wasn't for me, so the box was thrown in my direction. So my latest idea was to simplify things and also figure out a way to collect the darts being shot at the target. Any reasonably sized box will do. Rectangular in shape would maybe be best, but it's not necessary. You'll also need the scissors and some glue as well, if you wish to add something to decorate it a little later. Also some wire or string. Some toys come with wire in the box to hold things in place, so you could use that. Begin by measuring how deep the target should be. Around 7 inches deep is good, I think, but it can be wider if you like. And then using a straight edge, draw a line to mark the depth all the way around the outside of the box. And then, to make the sides of the box easier to fold, using a pair of scissors, score a line along the 2 wider sides of the box. You don't want to cut too far. You can maybe score the line twice if the cardboard is a bit heavy. And then cut all 4 corners of the box up to the line you drew. We'll then cut away the pieces from the narrow end of the box. You can also score the ends of the box with the scissors before you start cutting, if it makes it a bit easier. When you're done, it should look something like this. You'll then want to fold the remaining sides. Place one hand behind to help you fold it if you find it a little tricky. And then, since we're going to cut the targets out from one side, we can cut away most of the other side, leaving the remainder to fold behind the other side like this. You can then decide where your targets will be placed. I've been using circle shapes, which I create using some random kitchen items of different sizes, and then mark them out using a pencil. You can of course make targets of any shape and size you want. If there's anything printed on this part of the box, you could place the targets there, so you can then cut those areas away. You'll then want to cut out these shapes. It might help to score the lines with the scissors again before you begin to cut them. You can place the pieces you've already cut away behind to protect the surface you're cutting on. And once you're done, it should look something like this. You can then cut a place on each side so that you can reach in to take out the shot darts. Once you've cut one side out, you can use the shape as a template for the other side. At this point, you might want to remove any tape or labels remaining on the box. In this example, I cut away the label on the end of the front flap since I couldn't remove it. We can then punch some holes and place some wire, allowing us to open and close the front easily. We can then decorate the front. In this example, we'll use a NERF logo and some icons I drew on cardboard and cut out that I'd use for the target I created for the school event I mentioned earlier. You could cut out a logo or something from the box a NERF blaster came in, or print the logo elements from the NERF printable items provided by Hasbro. I'll include a link below in the description. We'll then place something inside the target to absorb the impact of the NERF darts. You could use any wrapping paper included in the box or some newspaper. I cut a piece of the wrapping paper that came in the box with the NERF blaster so that it's the same width and height as the box, and then use that as a template to make some more and place them together. This helped to better absorb the impact of the darts and to prevent the darts from punching holes in the paper. You could maybe use some glue here as well to keep it in place. And finally, once you're done, it should look something like this. And when the darts hit the targets, they should hopefully fall down into the box to be collected later. So if you like the video, please like and subscribe to support the channel. And if you have any questions or comments, I'd appreciate it if you include them below. Until next time.